Hello, subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Stellaris. This is, as you can tell by the title, another mod update video for one of my two Stellaris species that I have created. The last one was for the Free Planets Alliance when they got their ships, and this time it is for the Galactic Empire, or as they are known in my mod, the Galactic Imperium. They also now have their own ship models, because Lobo, pretty sure that's their name, I think I called them Lodo before in the last mod update video, but no, it's Lobo, with a B, not a D, has actually gone ahead and released another mod that contains ship models for both the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance. The Free Planets Alliance one, I did switch it over to using that mod, but it's literally no different than using the version of his mod that only had the Free Planets Alliance ship. So in theory, you should be fine. The only issue you might run into is if he ends up updating the models to where they don't have the one problem where everything shoots from the center of the ship. I don't know if he plans to update just the Free Planets Alliance one. So that one might end up just being generally out of date further down the line. But again, I don't know for certain. Let's go ahead and show off the ship models. And yes, I did cheat. Damn it. Let me get my spelling right. There we go. Just spawn us up to the cap. Come on. There we go. And where is the instant build? Okay, yes, it is indeed just instant build.
Construction complete.
Yep, thank you. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and we're gonna spawn. We've already got a science ship here. Von class, because I guess it's just the name it decided to select. I mean, we can also look at it here in the ship designer. And I'll be honest, actually, I kind of think the Galactic Empire ships might be slightly higher quality than the Free Planets Alliance. But they could just be me. Yeah, but I definitely feel as though they look a little bit higher quality. And then you got the transport ship here, which is being called a MacLashing class because of just the way it spawned. And this is our first defense platform. One of the very few, to be honest with you, sort of fortresses that you get information on in the series. There are very few fortresses throughout the entire series as far as I've been able to read so far in the 2 volumes of the novel that I've read. But of course I've also seen the entire 110 episode adaptation, and yeah, again, I didn't see too many fortresses, realistically speaking. And then the defense station is basically just the same thing, but looks like just mirrored. Yeah, just kind of with another part of it mirrored over it. Although I imagine there probably should be a connection point between these two, realistically speaking. So that might be one thing to correct. Yeah, they are actually literally just mirrored vertically and horizontally. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there should probably be a connection point between these two sides. And then we got the fortress, which is literally the exact same kind of fortress as the other one, with, in this case, a little dot in the center that blinks. And then this is the actual fortress itself, which is certainly not far off. This is essentially supposed to be Zerlon Fortress in the series, and yeah, the way it is, what's inside doesn't really matter as far as we are concerned in playing. But we got the colony ship, which the game has decided to name the Albatross. I don't know why, but it did. And yeah, colony ship, no real change. In fact, the defense platforms don't change either. Doesn't matter what you put on them, they don't change, which is fine, because that'd be a lot of extra little bits to model. Okay, then we have the construction ship, which, yeah, it's a construction ship. There's not much to really say about it. It basically looks like an H. And then, actually, when it comes to the actual combat vessels, this is where you get a lot of the extra stuff. So, I want to note real quick that the black ship models are not the traditional Galactic Empire ships, as far as I've experienced in the series. These are unique to basically one admiral in particular, whose name I do not remember right now, but he is a super aggressive individual. Basically, he believes in just kind of charging headlong into the enemy for the most part, although it is possible to persuade him to not be an idiot at times. But his fleet is called the Black Lancers, and, well, their ships are all black. The traditional ship models are actually these grays. Most of the Galactic Empire's admirals use the just traditional gray ships. It's literally only the dude in charge of the Black Lancers at the end of the day that actually uses a all-black ship. In fact, he uses, I believe, a ship class that's classified as fast battleships, I believe is the class for them. And we got the cruisers, and again, you have the all-black version, which, actually, honestly, I want to say the all-black version here is much better than the gray, simply because it has a torpedo slot. And torpedoes, unless something has changed in Stellaris, are really freaking good. So, you know, I would, honestly, in my case, I'd end up going with the ship model more like this. Torpedo gunship in this scenario. But yeah, so, back to this. In the case of the cruisers, it looks like there's really no difference between them, except for the fact that just one of them is an all-black ship model as opposed to the gray. And then we have the destroyers, which in the series actually, for the most part, I believe fire missiles. So in the series, you'd probably want to go with something more along the line of the either picket ship or the picket ships or the gunships, and then of course stick a bunch of missiles on them. Filter by size, 222, probably basically do something like that. This is probably more closely accurate to the kinds of ships this is, because like I said, as far as I know, this ship design in the series, for the most part, does missiles. I don't think it actually has lasers at all on it. Not even like point defense or anything, I don't think. And we got the lowly Corvette, which again, as you can tell, is basically all missiles again, if the others are, if this is anything to go by. But this one also has the torpedo boat design, which of course I would slap a torpedo on, and marauder missiles in this case, and voila, there you go. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and basically spawn in a selection of these ships. And there we go. In fact, actually, I'm even going to go so far as to go ahead and design a, your name is name. There's actually really no difference on those. There's basically no difference on those, but the battleships there is a difference on. And you are going to be the, I call you B1. That is your name. You are B1. Now let's go ahead and get a B2. And, of course, our good friend, B3. Oh, no, I want you to be B3, thank you. It's vital that your name be B3. It's actually not, but I want you to be B3. So, let's see, name. And B1, 2, and 3. And there we go. And actually, if, okay, you should, it does have the, yes, it does have the, why'd you put scout wings on it, though, game? I don't understand why you put scout wings on it. There you go, that's better. Let's go. I'm gonna tell you guys to upgrade real quick.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a random, okay, we'll put Hannah Mueller in charge, which doesn't have the fancy U. Huh. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and see if we can get these guys into a quick fight, because I am actually slightly curious as to see what the, Valkyruin look like. Probably mispronouncing the name, actually, slightly. Because, yeah, I don't see them. And so I'm assuming they just are not being deployed right now, and are for some reason, surprisingly, only being deployed when put into a fight. So we're gonna go look for a fight. There's gotta be somebody to fight somewhere. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Okay, Admiral Green to trade. I do not care. I want you to find me something to fight. There has got to be something to fight. If there's nothing to fight in this universe, I'm gonna be really surprised, honestly. I mean, hell, we've gone pretty far from where I normally have to go and find something to fight. Maybe at the, yeah, screw you, don't care.
Situation
commendable
log
initiative.
updated. Anomaly found.
Leave it be. Go to Singularity, maybe there'll be something there. No. What is this madness? Okie dokie. Game? I'm gonna have to ask you to show me, remove fog of war. Whatever the cheat is for that. I'm gonna be surprised if there isn't one, honestly. Okay, is it gonna be like show universe or something? Cause no, I could try and do the spawn entity, but I don't know the names of any of the stuff, or at least its naming convention for the stuff. So that's not really gonna work. Come on, game. There has got to be. I mean, I would be surprised if there isn't. There we go, clear fog. No, that's clear flag. I don't want a clear flag. I want a clear fog. Really? So... there we go, entity names. That's what we'll do. Oh, damn it. Entity.names. Did I spell it wrong? I must have spelled it wrong. Yes, I definitely spelled it wrong. Put a U. Why the hell did I put a U in? Still spelt it wrong. What the hell? Okay. Seriously? Damn it. E-N-T-I-T-Y .names. For some reason it's being considered an unknown command. Okay then, I guess I won't be figuring out what the hell I need to do to spawn something. There we go. Cognita. Just, god damn it. My ability to spell these things is apparently terrible. No, I spelled it right. Don't know what they wanted me to... Do I say off? No? Okay then. Oh boy, okay, I guess maybe we won't be getting into something to fight, so I can actually try to see what the fighters look like. Because I can't seem to find the mystical remove fog of war, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm surprised that there doesn't seem to be one. I mean, maybe I'm just blind, maybe it's named something unusual, I mean, there's observe way down there at the bottom, but that's not what I'm looking for. I don't want to observe. I don't want to enter observer mode. I want to go and stay in the current mode so I can control my units. But I also want to be able to have the entire map get shown real quick so that I can go ahead and try to find something to fight. But it appears that won't be the case.
Anomaly found.
Leave it, I don't give a crap. Oh, I know there was somebody out here. I saw a little thing to indicate there's people out here, so you know what, we'll...
Situation log updated.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna get our ass beat, but whatever. I really don't care if we get our ass beat.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And no, that's not them. Where are they? There they are. There's our little Valkyries, or Valkyren, or however you want to say it. If you want to try and say it the way the Germans say it in German, or if you want to try and say it as we do in English, which is just Valkyrie. And there they are. Very difficult to see them. Not too surprised by that, honestly. I'm trying to ever so slowly inch the camera in such a way that you can see them. And yep, there you go. So yes, that's what they look like. So there's quite a few of them being launched, honestly. Okay, now it's time to watch you guys just get destroyed, absolutely destroyed, because I really did not care for you to win.
Survey complete.
I mean, half of you guys are actually still using starter weapons because I didn't bother upgrading the entire fleet. And you guys have absolutely 0 point defense because, again, I did not give a crap. I mean, let's see, you are what? B3, so, I mean, yeah, you've got a Tachyon Lance, good for you. I've got the, Elbing class destroyer here that, yeah, running around with small red lasers. We got the B1 class here. Not bad equipment. The 2 class and the 3, and then the other guys already got wrecked. So, yeah. Okay, but there we go. There's our little fighters firing red lasers, because for some stupid reason the game doesn't upgrade fighters to carry new lasers, which is really stupid, honestly. That really should not be the case. They should upgrade as the others upgrade. Actually, I'm trying to think. In the series, if the Valkyries fired lasers, or if they fired projectile-based weapons. I think it might have been lasers, although I don't actually recall off the top of my head. It has it's been a little while now since I've read about them having a fight. Well, actually, you know what? I can check it real quick. It's literally going to take just like a second, because now I kind of just need to know. So let's see. Technology, Imperial vessels. Let's see. Yes, okay, they got laser cannons. 4 laser cannons. Yep. And actually, I don't think they're in the right formation, technically speaking, because of the way it works. Actually, no, they might be. They might actually be in the right formation, because actually these things on the side actually rotate. You can actually kind of see that they look like they should be able to rotate. But yeah, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and finish watching our fleet get wrecked here real quick. Surprisingly, they're actually doing damage to the hull. That is interesting. How are they doing damage to the hull? Well, it doesn't matter. Fighters just got wrecked.
Situation log updated.
What is this about mass extinction? I mean, I don't have a reason to give a hoot about mass extinction. Okay, yeah, whatever. Back to our fleet, watching them get wrecked. Real quick. Oh, yeah, so one of them does actually have point defense. Quite a bit of point defense, it would seem. Yeah, it's quite a bit of point defense. Yada yada yada, I don't care. Okay. Yeah, did not care. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. I will have a link in the description to my Galactic Empire mod. And I do have Lobo's ship models set as a required download, so you will have to download that. Otherwise, you will just get, I think, black squares. Or, actually, I don't even think they're squares. I think they're like opened boxes that are upside down, so the open side of the box is on the bottom of the ship. I think that's the way it works in Stellaris if you don't have the ship models. But yeah, so that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description to it, and of course I'll also have a link in the description to my Patreon if anyone wants to become one. In the case of mods, you don't actually really get any bonus for it. You get nothing for it really. If you only care about the 2 mods that I made for Stellaris here. But yeah, so like I said, that's gonna be it for this video. I will see you guys next time. I still have a minor problem here with this mod, where for some reason it does not name these guys Von Goldenbaum. For some reason it's just their first name, then the Goldenbaum, but it's forgetting the Von part. The only exception to this is the actual initial ruler. Though, actually, let me check on that. I did see something for random ruler. Let me see if maybe a situation of just the heirs for some reason aren't being named it. I mean, that's possible. I never actually thought to check that. Yes, I am thinking that is indeed the case. Is that for some reason, heirs are not getting the Von part of the name, while actual rulers, once they become ruler, it looks like they are getting the Von Goldenbaum, not just Goldenbaum. Okay. Well, at least I know that, and I can go and report that to the person who reported it to me that this was a situation. That it appears, though it may just be a thing that for some reason is happening with the game. Let's actually go ahead and do it one last time, just to check. Yes it was. And a third time, because, you know, you always gotta triple check. And yes, it does seem to be the case. Also, did the game get smart and start adding, like, first and second of things to people's names? It seems like it has, although I've got a fairly large selection of names that it's probably gonna be a little while. Okay, come on. Yes, well, actually, maybe not. I don't know. I think it has? I'm thinking the game has gotten smart. At some point, I think they might have added the ability for it to be like such and such the first, such and such the second. Although I do believe in some of these cases, I had those names added as well in the actual files. I may have to remove those now. Yes, because I just saw Elizabeth II, and we had an Elizabeth I, and I don't believe I have an Elizabeth I and Elizabeth II in the name list as possible female regal names. So, okay. That's nice to know. That is actually very nice to know. Also, this planet's far too close to the capital. It should be, like, way the hell out here or something. Okay. Well, then. So, yeah. We figured out a couple things, actually, now, that are going to somewhat affect possible changes that I might need to make in a future update. But yeah, so nonetheless, that is going to be it for this episode. Like I said before, I will see you guys next time. There will be a link in the description to both my mod and my Patreon in case, again, anyone feels like becoming a Patreon or becoming a patron. It is helpful to me because it gives me extra spending money to be able to do things. But I will see you guys next time. Like I said, this is now the 4th time, but until that next time, goodbye and farewell.